Hey lovelies, it's Heather here. Gonna go ahead and shoot today's video. I'm in a really kind of shitty mood right now, which that's typical for most of my vlogs, I guess. I mean, I try to be positive and everything, but it's really fucking difficult when you have people that seem to kind of hate you so fucking much, or at least that's the way that it fucking seems. I just need to get the fuck up out of where the hell I'm like living to a degree. I mean, if I could make peace with people, I guess is the best way to word it, then I would. If I could make peace with where the fuck I'm living, then I would. But concluding I've spent 30 years in the same fucking generalized area and I can't make peace, it seems like, with people. And one of the biggest reasons that I feel that I can't make peace is men and everything and their dictatorship of things and stuff. I fucking don't know what the hell to do. I swear to God, like, it makes me so depressed. Like, I'm sitting here right now and I'm like, should I just put a bullet in my brain? It's like, I joined a dating app just the other day. And I spoke in yesterday's video about how, like, you sit there and you see these pictures of these people and they're all, like, happy and shit like that and everything. So anyways, I got on there today and I had, like, 3 messages or whatever from people. So I've been writing them for the past, like, hour or two, on and off. Well, the two that are sticking out the most that are really talking to me, other than one, now one, there's like 3 that I'm talking to right now. And one guy, like, he's like, we've done made it clear that we don't want to date or whatever. And like, one huge reason is like, I'm looking for a serious relationship, he's not. And another is like where the fuck he lives. Like, he lives really far away and everything. But we're just talking and stuff, just bullshitting and stuff. And so that's pretty cool and everything. But these other 2 live near or around about, I guess you'd say, close within the vicinity of where the fuck I live to a degree. And one of them lives quite a ways away, and at first he was like, oh, that's fine, yeah, we'll go out on a date, and all that. And I'm just like, I don't have a vehicle. And he's like, that's cool. And then I told him where I lived, and he hadn't said anything since. And so I don't know if he's going to or if he's not. And so just the way society is, the way the days are, times and all that. So I go to Facebook and I look these guys up. And this one in particular that's all like, yeah, we need to go out on a date. Yeah, I really like that and everything. There's like 3 people on his Facebook from what little bit I've seen. Like, I mean, I don't sit there and go into like deep detail, like, spy mode or anything like that, because if I have to do that, then that's not a relationship worth even fucking having. But there's 3 people that have the same damn last name as some people around here, and I'm just like, oh shit, here we go again, here we go again. And then I'm like, all these red lights, and everything, and I'm just like, fuck, And I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, well, because, I mean, there are people that have last names that are not related any way, shape, or form at all, and stuff like that. And so I'm like, maybe, I'm like, maybe this is okay. So then this other one, I just checked him out, and on one photo that I clicked on where they had like a bunch of likes or whatever, there is one person that is not showing up that is accountable for, meaning that it is somebody that else has me blocked or I else have them blocked. And so I'm just like, fuck. And I'm like, really? Because it's like my dad used to get on my ass about my best friend being black, and he's like, oh, I have family, or I have friends that are in the KKK, and you better be glad that you didn't get shot at the other day when you was walking in the yard with your friend. So he's done that to me. Then he's been such a controlling damn dickhead. Then them taking my fucking kid from me. I swear to God, like, this is the only thing that my daughter is the only reason I'm still here. For as far as life in general, but not just that, for as far as where I live. If I did not have a kid, I would not live here. I would have done ran the fuck away. I would have done ran the fuck away. But no, I have a kid, and I've been trying to be responsible, and I've been trying to get my life together, and I've been trying to get a license, and get a car, and get a job, and get a home, and get all this shit established and everything, and do things the right and proper way. But this town is just like something that just sucks the life out of me or something. And so I was doing good. I had my own apartment. I had a job. I was making money. All I needed was a fucking car. All I needed was a fucking car and my damn license. And now here I am with a license, but that's all I got going for me now. And my parents took my fucking kid from me. Because why? Because they don't want us moving away. And I'm supposed to be the asshole. I'm the asshole because I want to move away. And that makes me a piece of shit. I should put a bullet in my head because I don't want to live where I was born. And they've known that since I was like fucking old enough to talk. Like since I was like 3 or 5, I've always been like, I want to move. I want to live here. I want to live different places. I don't want to stay in the same fucking place. But no, now, because they wanted to have a baby, and they want to be like people that it's like literally, I'm sitting here watching Fast and Furious. What is it? I'm watched the 6th and the 7th on right now, and I sat here and I looked up Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel is 51 years of age. My dad is like 56, I think, or something like that. Vin Diesel is 51 years of age, and Vin Diesel has 3 children that are probably somewhere under the age of 10, I reckon. My dad is delusional and thinks that that's who he needs to be. And my mom is delusional and thinks that's who she needs to be. They think that they're these 50-year-old people that need to be having 10 and 12-year-old kids. Because they had us young, and they were too young to enjoy it, supposedly. And so now, especially me being the scapegoated child and everything, I gotta fucking suffer for the shit. They tried to fucking get pregnant the year before I got pregnant with my kid. They tried to take my kid from me, and anytime I did anything that they didn't want me to do, anytime I even spoke of doing anything that they didn't want me to do, the threat was there. You do that, we're going to take your kid from you. You do that, we're going to take your kid from you. You do that, we're going to take your kid from you. And so here I was, kind of severing ties to a degree with my family, but not wanting to completely because they were my family. But now I honestly kind of do. I just want my fucking kid back, and I don't want to ever fucking see them again. I'm sorry, but I don't. Because they're that goddamn fucking selfish. But any fucking ways. Whew, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And then my grandmother sitting here, and I'm like stuck in hillbilly hell, like with morons that don't understand any fucking thing. And then I get thrown off on that I don't understand any fucking thing. And the reason I get thrown off on for not understanding any fucking thing is because I don't sit here and do the bullshit networking that people do, where they sit there and they kiss asses of everybody, so that way they always got somebody in their fucking corner pocket. That way they always got all these connections and shit like that. Oh, fuck, I'm so mad. But anyways, my grandmother, even her being like, yeah, you can move in and I'm going to move out and go live with my niece. I was like, oh my God, one of my family members is actually going to do something that is actually going to benefit me. For the first time ever, one of my family members is actually going to do something that's actually going to benefit me. And I'm like, yes, it's about time. 30 years. It took 30 years to get one of them to do something that's just about me and just benefits me. It's not about benefiting them and then maybe me if I'm lucky. No, it's about actually giving a shit about me and benefiting me. And I'll be damned, I fucking move in. And within 2 damn weeks, because we have a disagreement, because her dog growls at my dog, and then she finds out, oh God, they're gonna, go after property taxes. They're gonna need you to pay property taxes if I'm not living here. Okay, I'll fucking pay them. Bye. Go live. I will pay the property taxes. Bye-bye. Because it would be great. It would be great for me to live here and me to rent this place from her or even buy this place from her. Even though I really don't want to fucking live here. But then again, if you buy a place, then you can sell it eventually if you fucking want to. But me to live here and build a home for me and my daughter. For me to get my daughter back. But no. Now she's changed her mind. Again. She's disappointed me yet again, because that's all that this family knows how to do, and that's all that this town knows how to do to people like me, is disappoint the fucking shit out of us. And I say us because I know there's others out there that are like me. There's very few of us, but holy fucking shit, but any goddamn ways. So I grew up with my dad being a dictator and a fucking asshole, and then I'll be damned if I didn't fucking date one and get pregnant by one and then fucking marry one. And the one that I dated and got pregnant by, everybody wanted to ride his dick. You know, everybody loved him. Everybody, he's the big meth head person around here. Everybody love him. You know, and here I am, the little dumb kid that's dating him that's just like, wow, he liked me. Wow, he picked me. Wow, he wanted me. Wow, he has actually a few of the popular girls at school, and I have no idea why, other than he is attractive, but he has a few of the popular girls at school wanting him, and they don't understand why he's with me, and I don't either, but hey, I'm in love with him. Like, it works. Like, our relationship works, you know, and I thought it did and everything. But no, you know, it didn't. It fell apart. It was all a lie. It was all a facade. It was all, you know, I've always tried to play off and been like, no, the facade is what he has lived the majority of his life like. But no, the facade is this great guy that wants to be a dad, that wants to be, you know, a husband. That's all his facade, you know, because he makes it that. You else make... Like, you got a choice, you know? You got a choice of how to go about living your life and how you actually live your life versus the dream that you try to sell people on of who you are. It's just a fucking dream. You are who the fuck you are. And you can't never even fucking grow if you won't own up to who the fuck you are. And I own who the fuck I am. That's the goddamn thing that's so exhausting that makes me want to put a goddamn bullet in my head is I do own up to who the fuck I am. I do own up to what the fuck I did wrong. Okay, I got pregnant at a young age. Whoopsie doo-dah. You know, like whoopty fucking doo-dah. You know, there's a lot of people out there that did that shit. But does that mean that my parents need to punish me for the rest of my fucking life and not let me fucking drive and not let me fucking date people without them knowing every time I go out on a date with one goddamn person for one goddamn fucking night? I mean, I can't fucking even date like I want to, like some people do, even though there's not really that many people that actually do nowadays, from what all I've understood, and everything's went to shit, and everything's just about hooking up and fucking and sticking your goddamn dick in any fucking hole that you can find it if you're a fucking dude. I don't know. The world has went to shit. The world has went to shit. And goddamn it, I'm just trying to make it fucking better. I'm trying to find one fucking person to spend the rest of my goddamn life with until they fucking die or I fucking die. And I want to have kids with them. And I want to build a life with them. And I want them to be my go-to, my number one, my confidant and everything. And I want to be the same for them. I don't want them going and gossiping with so-and-so and telling so-and-so and all their feelings and getting all wrapped up in their feels of shit. And even if it's something sexual and everything, I got the fucking stomach for the shit. But guys ain't got the stomach for the fucking emotional shit. I have not met a guy that can stand talking about emotional shit. Life is shit, I swear. If life does not prove to be any better than my only joy being my daughter, if that's the only joy that I get out of this life, and I don't mean like joy for as far as, yeah, I got pets and I enjoy them and they make me laugh and it's funny and stuff like that. Yeah, little shit. But for as far as big joys in my life, the only one that I have is my kid. And if I can't have a joy in my life that is a big one, like, say, I don't know, fucking graduating, fucking going back to school, you know, in college and, you know, something like that, or something else, just for me, something just for me that's big and stands out and that I'm proud of for myself. There's no way in hell I would bring another kid into this world. There's no way in hell. I fucking can't. I don't understand anything. I'm so fucking mad. But anyways, so I dated my kid's dad, and he's like Mr. Meth Head around here, and he knows and he networks and he knows people and he's got eyes and ears everywhere. And I used to think he was full of shit for saying that, and even though he really is to a degree, he knows enough. He knows enough people to know. I mean, even if he just knows 5 people, and then those 5 people know 5 people around here, and so on and so forth, he knows just enough to keep fucking around, is the best way to word it, with everybody that he's ever had a fucking kid with. Because that's the reason that these other chicks that he apparently had a kid with, kind of have an issue with me too. And I'm like, do you not see the smoke in the mirrors that he's doing here between us? And can we not step up as women who have children who have the same father and be like, our children need to know each other? It's not going to kill, even if we don't agree with the way that we raise our children. If we raise our children completely fucking different, it is not going to hurt for them to see each other once upon a time every 5 years. It's not going to break or make them. In all honesty, though, it would probably do them a little bit more good than it would bad. But I'm surrounded by fucking morons from every fucking corner of every fucking... I don't know, I'm just really pissed off. But anyways, it's like I got with my husband after like 2 years of being fucking single. And then my husband, before we even get married, he gets a phone call and it's my fucking ex. And he's like, don't touch her, she's mine. And then the fucking guy that I went out with, come to find out 5 years ago, so it was a year after my marriage split and fucked up and everything, the guy that I went out with, which was Jason, which I've mentioned, that was the one that came and fucking picked me up and drove me home after he drove me to his house and he tried to get me to sleep with him and I wouldn't. Anyways, he's fucking friends with my kid's dad on some level or something, because my kid's dad, like, he else follows him or they follow each other or some shit on Facebook or something. I don't know. I don't remember who follows who. I really don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I'm just tired. I'm so tired of it. Like, my dad is never going to treat me right. I've accepted that. It sucks, but I've accepted it. My mother is never going to treat me right. I've accepted that. My sister, my mom, my grandmother, shit. But anyways, my whole fucking family, nobody's ever going to treat me right. They're always going to disrespect me. They're always going to gossip. They're always going to lie. And I'm not special. I know I'm not, because they do that to everybody. They do that to each other, and that's the way that they think a family dynamic is supposed to work out. I disagree. I would rather fucking die. And I'm on the fucking verge of it because of it. But I would rather fucking die than sit there and gossip and call up and sit here and lie and manipulate and all kinds of shit that they do to each other. And be as two-faced, oh my god, so fucking two-faced as hell. And never talk about emotions and never talk about anything that's too sticky and too in the feels and what the fuck ever. And I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that way of life at all. So, I met Adam, which is my kid's dad. And he acted like he was a decent guy. And then he wasn't. And then I didn't know who the fuck he was. And he lives in this facade of he's a decent guy, but then he's not. And so I don't fucking know, and I ain't got time, and I ain't got 45 fucking years to wait on his sorry ass to figure out what the hell he wants to be. So he wants to sit there and be like this fucking bad guy, and so fine. Okay. Yeah, go at it. Leave me the fuck alone. Bye-bye. Disappear. Sign over your rights. I've been after him to give me full rights and custody of my daughter for years now. Years. Because he has not stepped up and been a father to her in any way, shape, or form. But the bastard won't. Because he is an indecisive child. Can't make decisions. Just like my family. Can't make decisions. Heather, we love you. We just don't like your ways. And we're going to let you know about it. We love you, but we're going to call and tell everybody every secret that you've ever told us. We love you, but you can't trust us with a damn thing. Really? Fuck you. Suck a dick. Eat shit. No. That's not how it works. But any fucking ways. So I moved on. Adam. Dad, Mom, all y'all, I moved on. I moved on when I moved on with Adam. I was trying to build a life with Adam. Got pregnant. Where would you be living if you wasn't living with us? Probably with his mom, the same as one of his other baby mamas did. I don't know, it never came to happen. But probably. But concluding I had a choice, which was stay with my parents, who are assholes, but I know how to deal with them. Or go and stay with a woman that I barely know that has had some drug usage in her past. I think I'll pick the assholes. So I picked the assholes. Stayed with the assholes. Then I came when my daughter was 2 and stayed with the least of the assholes. Oh, the most two-faced, definitely. My grandmother's got the fucking crown, it's fucking tied to her soul for as far as being two-faced. But for as far as just being an asshole and walking around and calling names and saying shit 24/7 like what my dad does, bitch, whore, slut, cunt, all that, she don't do that. So I'll live here with her. My daughter's 2, she's old enough, or 3, she's at the age, she's picking up on all that shit and everything. She's picking up on everything because she's fucking smart when it comes to shit like that, as any child is when it comes to stuff like that. And then you got these fucking morons like her damn dad that's and like my damn dad and like my damn mom and like damn everybody in my fucking family that's like, oh, children are idiots until they're 10. They don't know shit. They don't know anything. They don't know a damn thing. No, they know. They know plenty. So anyways, we move in here. Live here. Then I met my husband after 2 years of being single. Got married. I'm trying to build a life away from y'all. And what are y'all doing except for babying my husband? And I don't even know how the fuck that shit came into play. Because I don't know anybody that's as strong as I am that can deal with the shit of, hey, be nice and civil to my family. If they call, answer the phone. If they ask you questions, answer some of them, not all of them. Just be like, yeah, I don't know, maybe, we might. But no, I ended up marrying an idiot who's like, yeah, we're going here and we're doing that and this and that. Well, we got into a fight earlier. Well, what'd you get into a fight about? Well, what did she say? Well, what did she get mad at you for? Well, what did you do to her? So he gets all that. And then come to find out from my brother-in-law and my mother-in-law later on that all the high school stories that he told me was just shit he pulled out of his ass. Just random lies. Then I find him cheating on me. After a year, text messages galore. Pictures, all that. So I'm done. But we stayed together for another year, tried to make it work. So 2 years, it's down the drain. It's ended. Okay. So I tried a relationship when I was young. You know, the whole fairy tale of you get married to a man treats you good, you know, and you have babies and you go and you have a life. That fairy tale went to shit. Okay, went to shit. Okay. Now I'm in the fairy tale, you know, have a kid and the father's not around, but have somebody that steps up and wants to be a man, and you marry him and you're going to have kids with him now, and he's going to be a great father to the child that you done have, and it's while that child's still little and still little enough to want to have a daddy, you know, because daddies are still somebody that seem important at that age. And then that fell to shit. Okay. We don't need a man. Okay. We don't need nobody. Okay, I got this shit. I've been mama and daddy your whole fucking life. Mama, I love you. Mama, thank you for being there for me. Mama, you've always been there for me. I mean, I'm getting twice the love, y'all. I'm getting twice the love from my kid. All this time. Men missing out on, you know, men, and that's the thing too, you got men sitting there, I wish I had kids. There's a few out there. There's a random few, but there's still few that are, you know, decent guys that are like, I wish I had kids, and they're not, I wish I had kids, that way I could prove that I have sperm that comes out of my pecker. No, not those guys, but the guys that are like, you know, say they've known a baby that has died, you know, in their family or something, you know, or they see a niece or nephew that's sick, you know, and, you know, they're there for them and they're supportive, and those guys, you know, those guys that, you know, are going through a lot of shit, and there's a few out there, you know, and they really respect children. Or even maybe, you know, maybe the guy that loses a kid, but then again, no, he just turns to fucking drugs and becomes a goddamn asshole. And if you watch this, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about, you goddamn son of a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm mad as fuck. But then again, I'm not. Because somebody needs to call you out on your fucking shit. But any fucking ways, so you sit there and you're like, yeah, you know, somebody that'll enjoy this and respect this. But no, they didn't. They didn't respect it. Didn't respect it one damn bit. So you're ready to move on and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do shit by myself. So you're like, okay, can't get a car because when I was living here before I moved out and I had a job and I had money, I was like, I'm going to buy a car. My dad told me I was full of shit. My dad told me that I shouldn't get a car. How the fuck am I going to get a car when I don't have a license? Okay, point in hand, but you can buy a car if you have the cash. You know, you can just pay with cash. You don't have to have a fucking license. So that's what I was going to do. That way, it was my own vehicle. That way, it would have my own insurance that I would be purchasing and paying for. Now, granted, I might have had to run it through my parents like my sister has for how many years now, sis? What, 10, 12? How many years have you been on their insurance? So, why can't my mom and dad do that for me at least until I get a license to where I can have the insurance just for me? But I have my own car sitting out here. Well, that's going to be a waste having your own car sitting out here. No, it won't, because I know enough people that if I call them up, granted, I might not know enough people that nobody in this fucking family trusts, because every time I tried to be like, hey, this friend here has offered to teach me to drive, if you will, even though I know how to drive, but this friend here has offered to take me to get my license, something that none of y'all want to fucking do, and they're going to come pick me up. My family, oh God, they're just wanting you to wreck their car, that way you have to pay for a brand new car for them. Okay, mom and dad and mama and sister and everybody's made a problem. Here comes little Miss Fix-It. What's the solution? To have my own vehicle, right? So then that's what I'm gonna fucking do. And then, here they go, another problem. That's stupid. That's retarded. You don't do shit like that. You don't do shit like that. That's the wrong way of doing things. What the fuck is the right way of doing things? Nothing is ever right for you goddamn sons of bitches. Not a fucking one of y'all. I swear to God, nothing is right for y'all. So, okay, can't do that. Can't get a car, can't get a license, especially while I'm living here. Am told by my dad, practically, what was it he said? I don't remember exactly. But something along the lines that if I would have bought a vehicle and had it here, that he would have it towed off. Because no daughter of his is going to have a vehicle just sitting there. And I'm like, I won't just have it sitting there. It might be sitting there for a month or two before I can call up somebody and be like, hey, you want to teach me how to drive in my own car? So, I couldn't do that. And I just keep hearing that I'm full of shit. I shouldn't do that. And there is no way in hell that I should worry about buying a fucking car. Oh my God, I remember hearing that. That's stupid of me to want to buy a car. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm stupid, I'm retarded because I want to buy a car. Says my dad. This motherfucker that wants to hold on to a goddamn motorcycle and prioritize that shit over his daughter graduating from high school. Yeah, Dad. Man, you really know what the fuck you're doing, don't you? You really got your priorities straight, don't you son of a bitch? So, what's the only other freedom that I can do that shows any type of fucking independence? And I'm trying to build my life up. And I'm trying to do it the proper way. Move the fuck out. Especially after me and my grandmother get into a fight because of the puppies. This puppy that's laid out right here asleep. But because of her and her 5 siblings, my grandmother gets mad, tells me she's going to throw them outside. I say, no, she's not. Then she tells me she's going to kill me. She says it in front of my daughter. It scares my daughter. You don't scare my daughter. Nobody scares my daughter. Or if somebody does scare my daughter, it's God, and then it's myself. Because I'm her parent. That is it. Her father does not even scare her. If my daughter was to come up to me and say, Dad scared me because he said this, or Papa scared me because he said this, or Nana scared me, I don't put up with that shit. My sister has scared my daughter with words, with mean, hateful words. And I've told my daughter to just let it slide because it's not a threat against her for as far as like anything physical violence related or anything like that. It's just stupid bullshit threats that we know that my sister has no fucking control over. But any fucking ways. So, nobody scares my kid. But any fucking ways. Oh my God. So I moved the fuck out. I work this job. Shit goes sour. Why? Because shit goes sour. Why? Because I need to break away completely from my family. Instead of walking into work and hearing, yeah, we seen your mom kicking you out of the car for you to hurry and get in here and getting teased because of my family. And I done have so many dysfunctional family shitting ass things going on. And then people, when I go into work, being like, yeah, I seen your dad. Yeah, I seen your mom. Yeah, I seen your sister. Yeah, your dad come in here and asked me this. Yeah, your grandmother came in here and was asking where you were at. Yeah, your family. Yeah. I don't need that shit. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. So that has happened at every fucking job that I've had. Every fucking job that I've had. The only job that it did not happen at was my last job that I had, and I only had it for a month. But I guarantee you there was still some talk going on because the next door neighbor was over there at my job one night. Actually, 2 nights. And I can only imagine the way gossip goes. That's the reason I need to get the fuck up out of here, is because I cannot stand the goddamn gossip around where the fuck I live. But any fucking ways, it's like, okay. I need to have a job. That way I can pay for where the fuck we live. I need to get to a point where I don't use my parents any at all as a safety net. And I stay with a job, even if the job is hell. Because the longest I had stayed with the job was almost a year at that point in time. But no. Instead, I got this, not the last job, but the previous job before that. I stayed there over a year. I was planning on sticking with that job for a very long time. Oh, I was planning on it. I was planning on sticking with that job at least for 3 to 5 years. Was planning on it. But instead, the amount of gossip there, just for as far as gossip, and the family, if that place would have been a family, the dynamics of the family there were worse than the dynamics of the family of my actual, like, relatives. It's that fucked up for as far as gossip there. So anyways, I'm just trying to let things slide. I'm trying to let it go. And then on top of it, they're like, be a manager. No. Be a manager. No. Be a manager. No. Be a manager. No. Here's a raise. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. It's because you do such good work. You're such a hard worker, and we appreciate that you're working night shifts. And nobody else wants to work night shifts, and we appreciate what you do and what you put up with them. You know, is what that, says. I mean, granted, they didn't come out and say that, but that's what that says. We appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you getting me a damn raise. I appreciate you treating me like I'm actually somebody after I've been here a year. Because at first I was a nobody, and I get that I was a nobody, but now I'm somebody. Now you see me. Now I'm at least valuable to somebody. Then the person that I'm pretty much valuable to leaves, and so does a bunch of other people. And this other person comes in. And this other person says to me, I want to fire you. And they say it to me 3 times before I quit. I really want to fire you. Why? Because you're showing up late to work. I am. I understand that you see me as a slacker. I understand you see me as a piece of shit, but honey, let me tell you, I ain't. I have not sat here and been no fucking drug addict. I have not been no fucking whore. I have not been no deadbeat mama. I have sat here and I have taken care of my kid. I've taken as much responsibility as I can. Do not treat me like shit. I am not a shitty ass person. You can sit here and you can ask me to pull a double, and honey, I'll do it as long as I don't have to go and take care of my kid. And then even if my kid, if you'll let them sit out in the lobby, I'll bring them over. Do not treat me like I'm a piece of shit. But now you're new and you want to come in, you want to treat me like a piece of shit. So you know what? I can't put up with it. I have my whole family calling me a piece of shit my whole fucking life. Then on top of it, they take my fucking kid from me. Just to be malicious and mean and cruel. Just so they can be the narcissistic, oh, look at me, I'm like Vin Diesel shitheads that they think that they fucking are. Girls, get your ass over here now. Get in here and lay down. Y'all have caused a ruckus in the past 10 minutes, and I fucking had it. Lay down. But any fucking way, so that's what the fuck the deal is. And I'm going in, and I'm getting told now that I'm a piece of shit, basically. I've dealt with narcissistic abuse. So I've went from, oh, look at you, you're such a pretty little girl, you're so sweet, oh, look at you, you're so smart, to shut the fuck up, you goddamn dumbass. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And my job basically did that to me. My job that I'm trying to keep for 3 to 5 years, that way I can save up enough money to get a vehicle, so that way I can get the fuck out of this fucking town. Sassy, hush. So that way I can get the fuck up out of here. That's what I'm doing. And I get the same shit from the job. Hey, you know what? After a year, you're actually a pretty decent person to have on our team. You're actually pretty decent, and we actually want you to be a manager. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that responsibility right now. I'm under too much stress. You don't understand my life outside of here, but I'm telling you, it's not good. You do not want to put more stress on me. Oh, okay. Well, here's a raise. You're doing a great job. And then somebody else comes in. You know what? I don't like you. You're a piece of shit. And I'm like, here we go again. So yes, after a while, after trying to put up with the new person and the new people and everything, I quit. And I quit for several reasons, but that was the main one. And then I also quit because I honestly thought, you know what? I don't see why the hell, other than this person supposedly hates my guts, wants me fired, but acts like they can't fire me. But I think they'll hire me back. I would hope that they would. I would hope that I'm a good enough person that me, who's been here over a year, got offered 4 different times to become a manager, and then refused to become a manager, and then got a raise. I would hope, and then sticking it out with a new manager coming in, telling me 3 times to my face that they want to fire me, and putting up with that, and still coming to work, and not quitting, and not sitting there even talking shit about the person and being like, she's a bitch, she's an asshole, I wish she fucking die, like other people do at that damn job, and just being like, I don't like that she said that to me. I don't know why she said it to me. I don't know why. And then starting to think and be like, have I ever seen her before? Oh, yeah, wait, I think I actually have. When we were kids. Oh, yeah, I actually have a memory. Not unless it was somebody else, but I don't think it was. And I think it was her, and she didn't like me then either. So the domino effect, if you will, for as far as shit like that. But it's like, you know what? I'm not sitting here coming in late, 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, because I got high. Like all these teenagers that work there. I'm not sitting here doing it because, I sit here and say that my life is so stressful, yet I'm out having sex in the damn parking lot with somebody. I'm sorry, I'm in a bitchy ass mood. And it's the truth. There's people that have done that. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad person. I'm sitting here stressed out because I'm trying to get my family shit straight. And that's all I've been trying to do since the day I was born. And that was not my responsibility. So you want to say that I'm a bitch? Yeah. You damn straight I am. I've earned that right. Sitting here trying to take care of fucking adults. Kiss their ass. Oh, my dad cut his finger open at work. I gotta put Neosporin and a Band-Aid on it. I got a bullet out with peroxide for him. But I sit here and I get stung by a fucking bee and I'm screaming and crying and I get told to shut the fuck up or I'm gonna have my ass beat. So yeah. Excuse me if I'm a little fucking tired and I'm a little fucking mad and I'm a little fucking bitchy. So anyways, I think I'll probably get my job back. And everybody else there, except for this manager, yeah, you'll get your job back. You'll definitely get your job back. We need you. We miss you. We need you. We miss you. We need you. We miss you. But anyways, I had a job that I could get to on my own. I didn't need nobody taking me to it. Nobody picking me up from it. And I quit it because I was stressed out and I was needing a break. And I see now that maybe I should have tried to take some type of medical leave, maybe. Instead of just straight up quitting. But then, no job likes that. No job likes if you do that. So instead, I quit. And then I tried to get my job back. That didn't work. And then I tried to get another job, but it wasn't going to be enough money. And then my stress level just kept getting higher and higher and higher. And so now I'm here. And now it went down just ever so slightly. But that's as far as it's going to be able to go down. Especially under the circumstances if I got lied to. For as far as, oh, I'm going to move out and move in with my niece and you can have the place. Now see, if that was the truth and that would have been happening, then maybe I could get my stress level back down to where it used to be, kinda. Before all this shit of my kid being taken from me. So that way I could focus on getting my kid back. Now I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. And now here I am just trying to find something to find some fucking joy in my life. Like maybe actually find somebody to just hang out with and go out on a date with or something. But no, they have to be related to people that are related to people that are related to people that network with these people that so and this and that and has that person blocked on fucking Facebook. I'm so much more than what the fuck my life has become. But trying to convince anybody else of that. And it's not that I want to convince them so that way I can be braggadocious and be like, oh my God, look at me, I'm so much better than you. No. I just want my family or somebody that can be supportive, like a family should be, to see that in me. You don't know what it's like to grow up and nobody believing in you. Or if they did, they died when you were 7. My papa believed that I could drive. My papa believed that I would have done wonderful things by now. My grandmother barely believes that I can even drive now, even though I have my license. My grandmother doesn't believe that I can be a mother, I don't think, even though I have a kid and I've been a mother to her. They don't believe in a damn thing about me, and my parents the same. I can't be a mother. I'm not a mother. That's the reason they had to come in and save Ava, is because I'm not a mother. And yet, what the fuck was my mother? Except for a goddamn Elvis Presley fanatic that let a man dictate her into a corner dealing with fear, but then also her still be so wrapped up in herself that she couldn't pull her head out of her own ass to see anybody. To see anybody. All I am supposed to be, in her opinion, is a reflection of her. How good I look is going to make her look so much better. And when I look bad, I make her look bad, and I should feel like shit. Let me tell you this. A real mother, a real parent that understands things. My kids sit there and be a damn smartass sometimes. People want to get mad about it. People want to call me a bad mother because of it. Go ahead. Call me a bad mother because of it. But I will own that shit. I will own my child's bad behaviors as well as her good behaviors. And I'm not going to sit here and go, I am so ashamed of your bad behavior, Ava. I'm so ashamed of it. I'm not going to sit there and do that to her. And be like, I am so ashamed of your bad behavior because it made me look bad. Made me look bad. My kid's bad behavior does make me look bad. I knew that before I had children. Just like my dog's bad behavior makes me look bad. And my cat's bad behavior makes me look bad. But so does their good behavior. And my daughter has a hell of a lot of damn good behavior. I'm a damn good mother, and I've raised a damn good kid. And that's the reason everybody wants to fight for her. And not for her as much as for owning her. But my daughter is not a possession to be had by anybody. Or if she is to be had by somebody, it's by God and by me, her mother. And then, even before anybody else, yes, it would be her father. But my child is not a possession. And my parents are in for a rude awakening. Lord, are they? Because if I can't break the mold of them thinking that we're nothing more than possessions, I guarantee you my kid can. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because I'm kind of just tired of bitching about shit. Plus, I want to watch the rest of the movie and enjoy my night and try to not be stressed out. And I'm actually not because I got it all off my chest. So there's my bitch fit for the night. But I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Other than that, I'm going to let you go. If you need to talk to me, and you're not afraid to admit to who you are, that's really fucking awesome. And you can hit me up on my Facebook Messenger if you want to talk to me. Other than that, I'm going to let you go. And like I said, keep putting your best foot forward, and I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.